Hello, dear viewers. Welcome to Star Scandal Spotlight. Get ready, because today we're diving into a story that's got everyone buzzing. From fan forums to celebrity insiders, the internet can't stop talking about it. Kim Ji-won's heartfelt support for Kim Soo-hyun is melting hearts and making waves, and let's be honest, we're all a little jealous, so buckle up. Grab your popcorn and join us right now as we uncover all the details behind this sizzling celebrity moment. The cameras weren't rolling, but the world was watching. It all began on a chilly evening in Seoul, just outside the glittering lights of a red carpet event hosted at the Grand Walker Hill Hotel. A-listers had gathered in designer gowns and tuxedos. But no one could have predicted the storm that was about to break, not in headlines, but in hearts. As Kim Soo-hyun stepped onto the carpet, flashes erupted like fireworks. He was poised, elegant, his tailored suit hugging his frame like armor, but behind his charming smile, insiders whispered that he was battling something no one could see. Overwhelming pressure, insomnia, and emotional burnout from months of non-stop filming and media scrutiny. That night, he was expected to be his usual radiant self, but just as he raised his hand to wave at fans, a slight tremble betrayed him. Paparazzi zoomed in, murmurs rippled. Was he okay? Enter Kim Ji-won. Graceful, radiant, and purposeful. She wasn't scheduled to attend, no one saw her coming, but within minutes, she appeared like a scene out of a movie. Wearing a sleek, midnight black gown and no entourage in sight, she glided through the crowd with her eyes locked on one person, Kim Soo-hyun. What happened next left everyone stunned. In front of dozens of reporters, she walked straight to him, gently touched his arm, and leaned in to whisper something. Cameras captured it. Soo-hyun, visibly shaking just moments before, suddenly stood taller. His smile widened. Not the manufactured one, but the real kind. His entire energy shifted. She didn't stay long. Same quiet dignity she arrived with. Ji-won turned and left, leaving behind a ripple of confusion and awe. Who does that? Who shows up uninvited to support a friend? No, not just a friend. Someone she's fiercely loyal to, even if the world spins gossip about it. In the hours that followed, social media exploded. Kim Ji-won just walked into that event like a goddess and saved him. Soo-hyun was trembling. Then she appeared. Everything changed. That's not friendship. That's devotion. And theories erupted. Was there something more between them? Were they dating in secret? Was Ji-won protecting him from a PR meltdown? It didn't end there. Days later, behind-the-scenes footage surfaced. In it, Kim Soo-hyun was seen exiting the event and heading toward his car, only to pause. His phone buzzed. He read the message and smiled. A real, unguarded, almost teary smile. Speculation confirmed. It was Ji-won. She had texted him one simple line. You were brilliant. Don't let them shake you. The fandoms were in chaos. Shippers rejoiced, others called it the most romantic platonic gesture they'd ever seen. And some, quite frankly, did what we were all thinking. We're jealous. In a world where celebrity friendships often dissolve under pressure, where support is performative, where authenticity is rare, Kim Ji-won showed up, unannounced, unfiltered, unmistakably real. Since then, every appearance of the two has been analyzed with forensic obsession. Did she glance at him during that award ceremony? Did he clap harder when her name was called? Was that a matching bracelet? But perhaps the most powerful part of the story isn't what happened under the flashing lights. It's what happened in the quiet. In that brief exchange, Ji-won reminded us all of the kind of loyalty that defies PR contracts and transcends tabloid noise. We may never know the full truth of their relationship, but one thing's for certain, and that one night, Kim Ji-won didn't just support Kim Soo-hyun, she lifted him. And that, dear readers, is something worth being jealous of. The industry didn't take long to react. Within 24 hours of Ji-won's unannounced appearance and the viral footage of her supporting Soo-hyun, agencies went into overdrive, publicists scrambled, interview requests flooded in. Actors' phones reportedly rang non-stop, but behind the scenes, something far more delicate was unfolding. Sources close to both stars revealed what fans had only dared to imagine. This wasn't a one-time moment, it was the tip of something deeper. According to an unnamed staff member on the set of Soo-hyun's latest drama, he's been leaning on her for months, and things got too heavy. She was always the one he called late at night, not for advice, but for calm. Another revealed. He once said her voice alone could make the world feel less loud, and now, the world was loud. Deafening, even. Tabloids went wild with speculation. Some headlines were ruthless: secret lovers or master manipulators? Is this Kim Ji-won's career risk for love? Why Kim Soo-hyun's mental health may be tied to her presence? One remained silent. Soo-hyun offered no interviews. The mystery only fed the fire. Then came the second shock, a leaked recording from a private charity gala, just days after the event. In it, Soo-hyun took the stage for an impromptu speech. His voice was calm, but heavy with emotion. In this industry, we're often surrounded by noise, claps, cameras, contracts, but if you're lucky, just once in your life, someone will show up not for the spotlight, but for you. When they do, hold on to that. The room fell silent. He didn't name her. He didn't need to. Fine. Fans connected the dots in seconds. Comments flooded every thread. He's talking about Ji-won. This is his love letter to her. If this isn't a confession, don't know what is. We're witnessing something raw and real, and we don't deserve it. But perhaps the most unforgettable reaction came not from fans, but from Ji-won herself. That night, without warning or statement, posted a photo on her private Instagram account. It was a black and white snapshot of a coffee cup on a cold windowsill. Simple. Stark. But what sent shockwaves was the caption. I didn't show up for the cameras. I showed up because no one else would. 10 words. And just like that, she confirmed everything we had hoped and feared. In an era of curated perfection and PR-polished lives, Kim Ji-won and Kim Soo-hyun had somehow cracked the veneer. Their connection wasn't for show. It was vulnerable, messy, maybe even painful. But it was real. Now, weeks later, as their fans fiercely defend them and critics continue to dissect every breath, one truth remains impossible to deny. What Ji-won and Soo-hyun share is something few stars ever dare to display. A bond born not of scandal, but of soul. And in a world obsessed with tearing people apart, story reminds us why we crave connection in the first place. So yes, the world is talking, and yes, we're all a little jealous. Because when Kim Ji-won stood beside Kim Soo-hyun in his moment of quiet collapse, she wasn't just supporting him. She was showing us what it means to be fearlessly human.